debate with my equals. All others I teach.
Peace, family. We gonna get straight into it. Let me not try to do no intro. Let me just get straight into this. Check this out. So, we all know the tragic racial story of Emmett Till. Supposedly whistled at a woman, white woman, and got murdered because of that, right? Well, years later, into 2022 now, the gentleman who murdered, I wouldn't even call him gentleman, let me correct myself. The demons that killed him are both dead. And the white woman who lied against our young king and got him murdered, which she is a murderer herself, has now, and before I say this, let me say this. What I'm about to tell you was already acknowledged about 3 years ago. But there's a purpose for me telling you this. Well, the cave woman, the devil beast woman, the white pale-skinned woman who made these false claims against our young king and got him murdered, has come out and said that she lied about everything. So I'm gonna take a moment right there just to let that soak in for those who didn't know. Okay, cool. So, now, very recently, within the last 4 days, they found an unserved warrant for her arrest that was produced in the time frame of which all of this occurred in the past. The family of Emmett Till is asking, and well, not even asking, is demanding that warrant be served to her and she be arrested and tried for her crimes. Now, I want to bring acknowledgement to this because I don't see any YouTube, anything other than world news speaking about this. If we have learned anything, it is to know thy enemies. And this is a beautiful example of the history of our enemy. If you go to the Emmett Till Memorial, you will see that they have shot it up, they have spray painted it, they have tried to break it down. This is the enemy, this is the beast. I believe, it's just my opinion of course, but I believe that warrant should be served. I do believe, I don't care how old, statute, I don't care about none of that. This is me. I don't care about none of that. I believe, and I feel like, that cave devil woman should stand and get the consequences of her actions.
That's really what kind of changed the whole flow of the civil rights movement when people saw the brutality that was carried out on this 15-year-old boy. Well, it was done with the testimony in a courtroom of an all-white jury. A 21-year-old woman was allegedly whistled at by Emmett Till, who bought some gum. She went back, told her husband and his brother went out and killed, or his brother-in-law went out and got and killed Emmett Till. Well, the testimony in the trial that took place that summer, this woman, Carolyn Bryant, who was whistled at, who is now 83 years old, gave some testimony that was not heard in front of the jury, but was heard in front of the courtroom and then entered into the record of the trial, even though the jury didn't hear it, graphically said what this boy did to her and said to her. Now she's recanted. She said that she didn't do it. Of course, Till is dead. Till's mother died in 2003. Milam and Bryant, who were acquitted of the crime, died earlier. And now today, she has said, for a book that she made up that entire book.